Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's good to have you all here on my YouTube channel again. First of all, I want to say thank you for everyone who has subscribed to this YouTube channel. Thank you for your likes, for your comments. Thank you for being part of this YouTube channel. I also want to thank those that are coming here for the very first time. And if you come here for the very first time, I want to say thank you very much for coming here to this YouTube channel. So on this YouTube channel today, I just want to discuss something very important. Now, if you are about to relocate to either UK or Canada or wherever you want to travel to, you need to watch this video. Irrespective of your location, irrespective of the kind of visa you want to travel with, irrespective of the kind of job you want to do, guys, you need this video. It is essential for everybody who wants to relocate. Stay tuned with me, guys. My name is Okoyemi Olotu, and it's good to have you here once again. For those that are coming to this YouTube channel for the very first time, please, I would appreciate if you can click the subscription button so that you can get our videos at first hand whenever I drop them. Okay, straight to today's information. A lot of people complain, both in UK, in Canada, and several other places in the world, after relocation, that they don't have jobs to do. They don't have hours to work. They don't have shifts to do. And I must confess to you guys, there are a lot of shifts, there are a lot of jobs to do, either in the UK or Canada and several other locations. There are several jobs to do. Now, the challenge here is a lot of people don't pick up the important information before relocation. Now, in this video, I'm just going to tell you briefly those things you have to do importantly. Now, one of the things you should not avoid or you should not forget to do is to get your international driver's license. You're trying to imagine why would I say that, right? Yeah. Your international driver's license, it's a big savior to you, irrespective of where you're relocating to. Now let's discuss this together. Here in the UK, for example, a lot of people complain that there is no shift. They don't have shifts. They don't have jobs to do. They don't have money is not coming in. They have bills to pay. They have gas to pay. They have water bills to pay, electricity to pay. A lot of bills to pay. And it means work needs to be done. Now, ask people who tell you they don't have shifts to do or they don't have job to do. Ask them this question. Have they had advantage of going to some employers and the employers didn't employ them? They will tell you yes. Why didn't they employ you? They will tell you that they asked me if I have international driver's license. That is one. Start from there. Secondly, they will tell you that they asked me if I have a vehicle. So now, this is an important part for anybody that wants to migrate, for every migrant. Now, if you have your international driver's license, please don't misquote me. A lot of people have international driver's license and they don't know how to drive. Between you and I, what is the advantage? What is the essence of having an international driver's license and you don't know how to even hold the wheel? You can't hold the steering. You can't move a vehicle by 1 inch. So guys, I'm going to advise us. Now, a lot of companies are here in the UK. They are giving sponsorship. They are recruiting. But their own condition is that you need to have your international driver's license. Now, many times when you have the international driver's license, it helps you to be able to drive car here in the UK or wherever you are for the first 1 year or for the period you're staying in that country. Okay, let me clarify a little further. If you have an international driver's license, for example, you're traveling, this is February, you're traveling in March. If you get your international driver's license towards the ending of February, it means when you get to the country you are going to, you can drive with it from March till maybe February next year. That makes it 1 year. So it means you can drive with that international driver's license for 1 year before you would be mandated. Like within that 1 year, you'll be able to process the driver's license for that location that you are, either in UK, either in Canada. Now, for that 1 year, you can make a lot of difference with your life, with your skill. This is driving skill. Please don't just get international driver's license. It's cheap. It's quite cheap. In some countries, you can get it as low as 20,000 naira. Some can even do it for less. You can get it in your own country at a very cheaper rate. But what's important is, do you have the driving skill? A lot of people are scared to hold the wheel. My dear, either you like it or not, you should summon the courage. This is a skill that you have to build, you have to develop. You have to start it. Now, let's say for example, you have a car and you have a valid international driver's license and you don't have any other job. There are several alternatives to what you can do all by yourself, as long as you are able to find yourself in that country. Okay, so one of the things you can do, we all know this. One of the things you have to do, you can do with your vehicle if you have one. Some employers will tell you if you can get a vehicle, you automatically get a job, which is true. Once you get a vehicle and you have an international driver's license, you automatically get a job from them because they need you to, move some distance, travel some distance. They will definitely be paying you for your mileage. They will pay for the distance you're covering, apart from the, amount of hours you're covering. They will definitely pay for it. So guys, you can work with the vehicle of, for example, in the UK, as a carer, you might have to go to different locations to do your job. As a care assistant, you might have to go to different 2-3 locations in a day, and you need your vehicle to do that. Also, if you have your vehicle, you can also make your vehicle your business center. How? You can work as an Uber driver in the UK. You can work as an Uber driver in whatever location you are. It will only take you some time to be able to register with the driver's license of that location. You have 1 year to do that. Imagine the kind of job the kind of money you would have made in the next 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 months before you get your own driver's license for that location. You would be able to stabilize yourself, even if you are not doing every other job. So I'm advising you today, please, in all thy gettings, get international driver's license. And in all thy gettings, get driving skills. It is very crucial for anybody relocating. It's beyond I can get international driver. Now, this is what some employers do now. Once you apply for the job, they will tell you, send us do you have an international driver's license, and do you have a car? Some even have a car. Some don't even have, and they will still have to lie about it, that I have a car and I have an international driver's license. Now, what most companies do now, because of their experiences, is that they will tell you, do a short video of you driving, and that is to see that you are the one driving and you know how to drive, before they can bring you into the company. And it's so pathetic that a lot of people lose those jobs. There are a lot of jobs in the UK. Personally, I can tell you, I can share several links to you for employers that are licensed in the UK that needs people that knows how to drive. If you have a driving skill and you have a car, you can drop comment, you can drop messages in the comment section of this video. and I'm going to drop you, I'm going to send to you employers that can give you sponsorship, not just employ you. They'll give you sponsorship for employing you because you have an international driver's license and you need TOS. I can drop those links for you. There are employers everywhere, but they need somebody who can drive. There are several of them, my guys. Several of them. So guys, please do yourself this favor. It will not take you too long to know how to drive. Now, there are some companies that will even tell you that they can buy you a vehicle. They can give you a vehicle. The company will give you a vehicle. But can you drive? Now, imagine you find yourself in a position where you have a company that is ready to give you a vehicle because there are companies in the UK that can give you a vehicle. But can you drive? So imagine how good and pleasant it will be if you know how to drive. You have a driving skill and you have a company that can give you a car. I know of a company in the UK that what they do is there are 3 categories to how they recruit people. People who don't know how to drive. I mean, people who don't drive, that just want to just come in and just walk. Secondly, are those who has international driver's license or the UK license. Third one is the people who has the UK license and also have a car. Those ones are the priority. They are on the top. It is after they consider those with a car and those with a driver's license before they now move to those that can drive but don't have a car. Sometimes they end up not employing those who don't have a car. I mean, who don't have a driving skill. Yeah, sometimes they end up not doing it. So imagine you can do that and you can use your car as an extra work like Uber, like I said. Imagine how much you can make for yourself. Imagine using your car to do delivery. Nobody is going to hold you from doing that. Nobody is going to stop you. Imagine how much you can make with that. This takes a lot of cooperation actually. I'm going to encourage if you're a single person, good. If you're a family, as husband and wife, just don't be stagnant. Look into these things before making your relocation decisions. Look into these things before making your relocation decision. Be sure you are ready to make this possible. For me, I tell people, if you want to relocate, don't just relocate because everybody's relocating. Relocate. Fine, you can relocate for greener pasture. That's fine. I've showed it in my previous video. You can relocate. Relocation is just like you are seeing a better job and you're going for it. That's exactly how I see it. God can also help you and lead you to relocating. It doesn't mean that God is everywhere. So it doesn't mean that because you relocate, God is out of your life. No, it doesn't mean that. So you can relocate, but please have plans. Have plans. In fact, sometimes I begin to tell people, have a plan B for your relocation. Have a plan B. If this happens, okay, if the unforeseen circumstance happen, where do I fall back to? What do I do? What's the next thing to do? So all of these things are the things that you need to. There are companies in the UK that can even employ you as a driver. But how do you do that without having a driving skill? It's not possible. So please, the long and short of this video is have a driving skill. If you can't have the IT skill, you can't have any other skill, please have the IT skill. The driving skill. This is very, very important. Have your driving skill, please. Please don't come to the UK and come and be frustrated. Don't come and don't come and mess up yourself in the UK or outside the country that you are. Don't just come and relocate and just make life difficult for yourself. Please, not beg you. Please get your driving skill. It will only take you 1 hour, 2 hours to learn how to drive in a day. If you're a fast learner, you can drive in 1 week and you're fine. It's your choice. Here in the UK, you can either drive an automatic vehicle or you drive the manual. If you drive the automatic, if you learn the automatic, it's quite easy. It's not something very difficult. It doesn't take ages to do. Learn it from your home country. It's cheaper to learn it from your home country than to come here and come and learn it. If you know what it costs to learn how to drive here in the UK, my dear, you would prefer, in fact, you'll go and get form tomorrow. Yeah, you'll go and learn how to drive tomorrow because it costs very much here. It's so expensive here to learn how to drive, and you pay per hour. So imagine you're learning how to drive for 6 or 3, 4, 5 hours, and maybe you're paying like 10-15 pounds. You know what that means? Yeah, it's that expensive. So guys, I want to beg you, get driving skill. Driving skill can get you the job that you want, can give you hours of shift, can give you extra work like the Uber I mentioned, it can give you extra work like delivery that I mentioned. It can give you can help people carry stuff from one place to another. You can help people carry their load from one place to different jobs you can do, my dear, with your driving skill. This is very important. You need a COS, you need driving skill. It looks as though they are attached here currently in the UK. If you have a driving skill, you will get a job that will give you COS. I believe that this video is helpful to you, or will be helpful to somebody around you. Please don't forget to share with people around you. If you have gotten values from my videos, previous videos, this video, and I'm trusting God, more videos are going to come. And please, I will encourage you, don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel and motivate me to do more. Guys, I wish you best of luck in your relocation procedures. And please, I've dropped some jobs on my previous videos. I got several jobs recently, and I had to just push them out. Please, it's beyond just going to the application link. You need to understand something that I mentioned in those videos, so that it can help you to know how to apply for those jobs. Don't just apply for jobs anyhow, please. This is just a plus for this video. I didn't intend to do that, so please check it, listen to it, know how to go about the application. Don't do it like every other application. Thank you guys, and it's good to see you here, and I'm going to see you again in my next video. Do have a wonderful time. Bye.